We didn't play very well, but it's also credit to our Avoca team who play really tough, and they make us take outside shots. We usually make between 8 to 10 threes a game. Today we didn't, and we made few mistakes and kept them in the game. It was a tough one. I was worried towards the end, but we got a couple steals, hit a couple baskets, get a little bit of lead, and came out with the victory.
How much do things change for you offensively when Nikki's out as she was in that second period with the foul trouble?
It's really hard because we don't really have a second good ball handler, and they were focusing on Kaylee, so she's really big part of our offense and defense, and we had a little trouble when she was on the bench.
Kaylee tonight, 21 points. Just talk about how you felt she played. Obviously, it's kind of what you get from her every night.
Yeah, she has little moments where she tried to force a little bit, a few layups, but when a team struggles, she's the one who tries to take it on her shoulders. And with the missed layup, she also made several great plays, which kept us in the game.
Looking ahead, I know next week you've got a couple of games. A big one next week against Missouri Valley, and Kaylee won't be there for that one. I guess how do you figure the team will respond in a big game like that?
Before we get to Mo Valley on Friday, we play Audubon at home on Tuesday, which is another great team with a couple really good players in Anthofer and Byland. So we'll see. One game at a time. We'll see. We gotta play better next week to be successful against both teams.
Coach, congrats on the win tonight, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yep. As long as we can get the W, we're happy. But I mean, it definitely shows we have some stuff to work on. But I mean, those games are good though because it does show what we can do in practice to improve, and then it gives us some fires us up for the next game.
How much did things change for you and the team when Nikki has to go out with foul trouble like she did early in the game?
It's tough because I love when she's out on the floor with me, but we just have to adjust. She's got another speed factor on the court. We just have to adjust, and especially the defensive factor, it's hard for us to make up for her defense. But
1 point game, AHST had the ball there, about 4 minutes left or so, and then you guys get a steal. Nikki hits a three, and you run on an 11-0 run. I guess what was the difference there late?
She changed that three changed the game around, and we just got fired up, and we decided that was the time to go and finish the game.
Now I know you make your little annual trip to Florida next week. You're gonna miss a couple of games. You play Audubon on Tuesday, but then you're gonna miss Mo Valley and Logan Magnolia. I guess how you feel the team kind of respond without you?
I'm reluctant to go, but I know with Kirsten and Haley, they'll step up and they'll take care of it. I think. I think we'll be all right.
Congrats on the win tonight. Great job. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I feel great. I know the kids feel really great. Sometimes I'm not the greatest winner. I'm always looking at the negatives sometimes, but this is one where we had to really focus on the positives. Coming off a tough loss, them coming off a tough loss, I knew it was going to be like this. Coach Harder's I knew they were going to be ready. They play really hard, and basketball's a game of runs, and we were fortunate enough to be on the upside on that, take advantage of some huge made shots, a three by Nathan Pattee, and then some timely free throws at the end, and then ball security, which has been kind of a Achilles heel for us lately, and so to be able to do that and win like that is huge for this team.
How about Lee kind of taking over in the fourth quarter? I think he had 9 points, hit 3 out of 4 free throws, kind of sealed the win for you.
Yeah, he made a big play going down on defense on the basket, and I kind of just pulled him over, and said it's time to get going. And he kind of shook his head a little bit, and it still kind of took some time to find that rhythm a little bit for him offensively, but we also did a better job of making better passes, finding the slots, being able to get good cuts to the basket, and then get the ball where he can do some work and give other people the ball. And, he's finishing at the rim. That's where we want him to be so he can get to the free throw line.
How about, you mentioned Pattee's three-pointer, but I guess take us through that, what you kind of saw in that play. It was kind of the shot that turned the tide a little bit.
Huge shot. They were up 4, coming into the second half. Again, it was up and down. So I'm going to credit my guys again for being able to come back. We're not really known for that, especially with a younger group or an inexperienced group in games like this against great competition. And credit their team as well, coming out and making that first punch. The three was able to jumpstart and give us confidence, and it's unbelievable what confidence can do. Whether it was ball handling, whether it was making the free throws, I'm going to give him credit for kind of giving us at least the confidence and the security to believe in each other to finish off a win.
You guys are kind of undermanned, I think, maybe, just like in terms of injuries and other stuff going on, I guess, in this game. So it's even better to just have this close, tight-knit group come out and get a victory for you.
Huge. Yeah, we had some off-court issues, and that happens. It happens everywhere. And I told them this 36 hours is going to be the toughest. But this is going to kind of be the test, the manhood for us and the team, and where we're going to go from here. And yeah, we're dealing with injuries. We're dealing with a lot of stuff. We're learning. So we're dealing with a lot of mental things besides the physical things. Only having 7 players be ready to play in the first half and then having 8 at the end. This team's going to go somewhere, and it may not be right now, but we're going to be playing our best basketball hopefully in February. And these kids are going to be ready, and hopefully we are.
The next week, just looking at that, it looks like this one could kind of vault you into a little winning streak here. I guess look ahead to next week. 3 games next week.
3 games next week. You mentioned earlier, we're going down to Dad's place. It'd be really nice to go and get a win there. We said this is kind of a statement game, and another one. There's many of them throughout the year, and then this was one that we needed to come over, get a road win, and then we can go on a 7-0 win streak here, and then go and take on the top dog in the conference. And that's our goal, and we're going to take it one practice at a time, one day at a time, one play at a time, and we're going to go for it all. That's kind of what I'm known for a little bit, and these guys are taking on that personality a little bit, and I just appreciate their trust and belief in me.
Coach, thanks a lot. Good job.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, Nathan Pattee, a big shot for you tonight. I think it was tied when you made that 3-pointer, but I guess take us through kind of the possession and then the shot going up and what you felt off the hand.
I don't really remember it perfectly, but I think the ball went up the opposite side as me, and then it got kicked to me. It was a really good pass from inside the lane, and that's kind of what we're taught is that's a good look for a 3-point shot. So went up with my normal shot, and it went in. So
hey, you don't shoot a lot, but you were wide open. So that's the kind of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
That situation where you don't shy away from a big situation like that.
Yeah, on our team we really stress that each person has a role. So I'm not necessarily taking a lot of shots per game, but when they're open, it needs to be shot.
How big is this win for you guys? It was such a back and forth game, and you guys are coming off of a couple of losses to the top dogs there in the conference.
It was a huge win. We've had some tough losses here recently, and we have a long stretch of games we think we're very capable of winning, and I think tonight was a very good win to get us started off on that track.
Nathan, great job, and appreciate it.
Thank you.
Lee Whyte, great game tonight, 20 points, 9 in the fourth quarter, I guess. You're kind of quiet there early on and took over late in the game, I guess. Was that something that Coach said to you, or was something you decided to do, or what happened there?
No, Coach wanted me to have a big game tonight. I needed to get myself going. In the first quarter, it was good. And in the second quarter, they started guarding me better, passing the ball more. And then third quarter came around, same. And then fourth quarter, it's a close game. I like to take things in my own hands. I'll try to anyways. And I guess my points came from there.
Yeah, you had a lot of big shots. Some other guys, maybe they aren't usually scoring a lot, had some big shots, like Nathan Pattee, it's a big shot, and
Yep.
some other guys. I guess talk about just the trust you have in the rest of those guys.
Well, it's good when you got other people on your team that you can hit them big shots that will help you get a 1-point lead, 2-point lead, maybe a 3-point lead, or get you down out of a drought, and then you get the run started.
You guys coming off a couple losses there at IKM Manning and Trainer, and I know this was a really important game for you. You guys talk about the importance of what this does for you, maybe even down the stretch a little bit.
Maybe it builds some confidence for us. We haven't had that much. IKM's a good team, and they put it to us. Trainer also a good team, and they both put it to us. But Tri-Center, they're a good team, and a good coach, and then confidence.
Lee, great job, and congrats. We'll see you down the road. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right.